but I don't want the landlord to cut it. Grass does need to be cut, but I want the landlord to.
Cutting it this year, when he picking up trash somewhere, he's gonna quit doing every time. We paid him every time he cut it.
Oh, he still picks up his daughter's trash. Still picks up his daughter's trash. He goes over there every morning. And I think she goes over there every morning too. I mean, I'm close to my parents, but I don't even think my parents would do that. Even if we live close together, I probably still would never see them.
Mama.
You know what I mean?
Mama.
You said you hope not?
Hey.
Do you think when you lived close to your parents, did you see them all the time?
Hey.
What?
Hey,
I mean, like this. Like, do you think if your parents lived this close to you, did you see them all the time like that? It's weird, is it not? They go there every day, and I don't know if it's every day, but I know it seems like every time I go down there to pay rent, they're at their house eating dinner. Like, it's very weird. I think sometimes the grandma takes them to school. Takes the girls, yeah. Because I think it's her truck. She was leaving and the lady was running out of the house with their jackets or something. Hey there, I don't know who's in here, but hey. Unless my live is going in and out because my Wi-Fi is going in and out. Where's my Wi-Fi? Oh, there it is, my Wi-Fi. Can you hear us loud and clear out there in YouTube land? Let me know if you can hear us. The sky is looking a little cloudy. Dang it. Why is it keep switching on and off? Yeah, watch. I'm still getting confused even though I learned that. So there's like a taco. Thank you there, Rick. There is this taco analogy because I always forget if the warning or the watch is worse. So a watch is like, hey, we got the stuff for tacos. A warning is we got a taco.
It's ready to get you.
Anyway, okay, she wants some eat. Well, how are you doing there, Rick? Did you have a good Easter? Do you celebrate Easter? Hope that's not too presumptuous. You know, people only talk about like saying Merry Christmas to people, but there's no rule on like Easter because Easter is a Christian holiday, right? David said this man lived through the 80s. Godspeed. What the? Where's Coco?
We didn't have all them fancy tornadoes.
Where's Coco? Where's Three Blind Mice?
I don't know. Where's he at? Coco.
We're good, Rick. We finished the rafters
Coco.
On one side of the house and then started on the other side of the house. I don't know if this is your first time in, but we're building a cabin on our property.
You see him?
Oh, I can't move. Hey there, Philip.
Mama.
What, baby? Hey, guys on him.
You got it? You know, you see him? Got eyes on himself.
Oh, I see him now.
No.
The house is a little excessive. I mean, Steven's doing much of the work. I'm helping as much as I can, which means I'm not much help. Probably more of a hindrance than I am help. Philip, we're building a house. Steven milled lumber. We have a Woodland Mills HM122. Thank you. Gage brought me some flowers.
Oh, that's sweet.
So right now it's a 16 by 20. What? Yeah, it's pretty. Thank you. It's a 16 by 20 now, but we plan on building more to it. Yeah. So funny because at first it was supposed to be a storage, then it turned in. Let's go ahead and build our house. Well, I don't understand why the Wi-Fi is kicking off. It's driving me crazy. Hey there, Knuckles. How are you doing? Oh, flowers fell.
Huh?
Oh,
Whoa.
get that off me. I don't want that on me. Ow, Gage. Happy Easter, girl, Dad. Hope you had a good Easter. I know you cooked something good. You're always cooking up some good food. We had burgers. That was our... And Gage had a hunk of pizza. That was our Easter meal.
Yeah. Hey. That's nasty. Get.
We're good, Knuckles. We finished up one side of the rafters, and we start... No, you feel right. You felt Gage.
Come here.
And we started on the other side. Well, if you want to get this phone, I can try to get him.
You better run with Coco. Go find Coco, Gage.
Knuckles had burgers too.
Yeah. I brought the rent for it over Philly. You see it?
I can't see nothing. You sure you dropped it?
You can't see nothing. Roll the eyes.
You sure you dropped it?
I think it is.
Well, you think a lot.
I'm doing some rigging here, y'all. You see Coco?
He's just right. He's just right there. He's right there.
I am doing some rigging. Rigging.
Mama.
I wonder if I can set it right here and look on my phone. Well, actually, I don't know if they'll be able to hear me if I do that.
You got mics.
I do have mics, but it's gonna make the phone sit up too high. Ooh. Okay, hold on, guys. Oh, nope, I felt a raindrop that time.
That looks pretty daggone close there.
No, I felt something. Oh, well, never mind. That's not gonna hold. Never mind. Sorry. Most of the house, but it keeps... My Wi-Fi keeps kicking on and off.
Where did my range go? Did Gage get it?
There's one on your lap.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, was that the one you dropped?
Yeah, I've been looking for it.
Trying to get the Wi-Fi to connect. There we go. Sorry, guys. I don't know what... I'm standing next to the house, but my Wi-Fi is kicking on and off.
Let me try it.
I'm still on the other side. Let's see. I don't know why I was doing this. Hold on. My Jesus. Can you guys hear me? Is there anybody out there? Anybody listening?
Anybody hear me?
Mama, don't
Do I got a copy? Or the Wi-Fi isn't kicked back on. I don't know why not.
Breaker 19. He's picking the pretty flowers.
Oh shit. I mean shoot. Is that how I sound? That's unnecessary. Happy Happy Easter, boo boo. Can you? Sorry, I got hiccups. Can you hear me good?
I'm here to get you the freaking. That one sounded like a witch in that truck. Be quiet.
Even though he probably gets drunk and stays outside out of her way. You know, you don't see that. Did you have a bird poop on you? Or is that from Gage?
Huh? Did you put something?
There's something on your shoulder.
It's probably from Gage. That's probably the bird that pooped on me.
Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear me. It's like my cell service. It, it won't stay connected to the Wi-Fi for some reason.
I'm on. I'm on beat gauge, y'all, right here. Go. Look like you put bird poop on me, son. Angelica, continue your son. Oh.
Did you check on Three Blind Mice?
Huh?
You want to get up and
No,
check on
where
Three
is
Blind Mice?
Coco?
Gage, where's Coco at?
Go find him. Hurry. Where's he at? Go find him. You might have to really look for him.
You have a good day too, Knuckles. I don't know if I'm still. Ow. If I'm still. Or if this is radio silence.
What?
I don't know if I'm still.
Go. Over there.
Well, he was over here earlier. Oh, there he is. Come on, Coco.
Where's he at?
Over there by the sign. You gotta know. They're gonna let me know the truck can still hear me while I'm just rambling on. Okay, now it's hooked on the Wi-Fi. Maybe you can hear me now.
Yeah, maybe you wasn't posting.
But they can't hear you though from over here.
I can hear you though. That's all we can.
Is it?
Yeah. Hey, can you hand me some gloves?
That would require me moving. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. What do you guys eat? What are you guys gonna eat? What's on the menu for the picnic? What? Chase you? No, I'm not chasing you. Ooh, steaks. That sounds nice. I was telling Steven the other day, we live like not even 30 minutes from a state park that has, it's a pretty major lake. And like we never got to the lake, so I need to convince him to take some time. Yeah, he's over here. I need to convince him to take a little bit of time off so we can go to the lake and go swimming.
Guys, I can hear you. What?
Lakes and creeks are our favorite pastimes down here in the South. Move. Creeks, rivers, a lot of people like to float the river, which I've never floated the river. I've always wanted to, but I'm scared of snakes. I hear about snakes falling out of the trees and stuff, and ain't nobody got time for all that. Are you ready to go in? Let's go in. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Excuse our drunkenness. I've always, floating the river is such a big thing here, and I have never done it. Like, ever. Like, everybody floats the river and stuff. I think Steven's even done it. But I've never done it. And all my 32 years, I've never went floating. I'm trying to stay hooked up to the Wi-Fi because I don't think our phone's having good service. But it's like keeps switching on and off for some reason. I don't know why. It's never done that before.
I don't know what to say.
What is it, Gage? Huh? Check you? But I wanted to do a live for a little bit because I ain't seen y'all in a month of Sundays. I had to check on my peeps. You're good. I check on my family.
Mama.
Oh, it's,
Mama.
snakes definitely do swim. What? I'm not chasing you.
Snakes can't swim.
Yogi said snakes don't swim, but I don't know because anacondas. So now we were having that discussion.
Yeah, they do swim.
Water moccasins.
Yeah, water snakes. I personally seen them on top of the water swimming.
So Yogi is completely wrong.
Yeah, they can't swim. Now they say they can't bite underwater. I don't know about that. Ain't never had a snake to bite me. So.
Yeah, Dakota, this is a chainsaw sharpener that Steven has modified for his bandsaw blade. What? I can't chase you, I'm talking.
Yeah?
It's an off-brand,
What is he saying?
chase him.
I'm not chasing you.
It's an off-brand organ. And he just recently got this diamond wheel that's supposed to get the tooth in the gullet. So it's supposed to sharpen the chains, sharpen the blades a lot better.
So it sharpens the tooth in the gullet. So it ain't no need in asking.
I can't chase you. I can't chase you. I can't chase you. I can't chase you. Dakota said snakes definitely swim. Please don't be trying to test cottonmouth's ability to bite underwater. That's a myth.
Yeah, that's a myth. I'm sure it is. I know they can swim. Every snake I've ever seen, every kind. Now I've never seen a rattlesnake in the water, but sure he can swim too. But cottonmouths, water moccasins, water snakes. Okay. He starts us every time we do a live.
We didn't do our own Easter egg hunt this year. We did one more mom school on Friday.
Get over and play.
And then we went to our daughter's
house
yesterday and we had an Easter egg hunt.
Take you in the house by yourself.
Gage also hasn't had a nap. And it's 3:30. Okay, hold on.
I ain't had a nap either. I ain't crying.
Dakota said, "Yep, throw a rattlesnake in the water, it will swim too."
Yeah, I'm sure it will. But I ain't gonna grab one up just that tree. But I know snakes can swim for sure. Most definitely can swim. I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm just saying the snakes in Arkansas can swim. I put it that way.
Well, I'm saying it, Yogi, you wrong.
They might not swim in other states, but Arkansas snakes, they're redneck snakes. They know how to swim. I'm gonna tell you what, I was fishing one time, and this is no lie, y'all. I was fishing one time, scared me to death. I was fishing, there was a tree hanging over the bridge I was fishing off of. It was on the back gravel road. And I just happened to look up, and there was a water moccasin on top of that limb above my head. Now the tree was leaning, so it crawled up that tree, because it was leaning up, it could crawl up it. Hey, go. Well then hush.
Here, take this for a second.
Well, prop it up.
It was not gonna say propped up. I know they can hear you if I prop it up.
Yeah, prop it up. I mean, that's the best place you can prop it.
I mean, when I propped it up here, it fell.
Yeah, most definitely they can swim. But like I said, I can't say for certain about biting underwater because I never. see, as you can see, I'm getting the gullet, the tooth, the face, and the gullet right. So
Hold on, just 1 second.
what happens
Here's,
is it gets micro cracks in that metal, and it'll break. That blade will break. That blade will break prematurely. Oh, y'all better watch. I'm saying all them big words this evening. Prematurely. In other words, the redneck version of that, it breaks way before it's supposed to. That's a redneck say. But yeah, that's. And I've been cutting with these blades ever since I started sharpening them with this thing, and they cut.
did you miss that one?
Yeah, I did miss it, didn't I? Yeah, because I got that one. I got that one. Oh, did it? No. That's which one? This one?
No,
No.
that one.
Let me see. Let me inspect it. I don't. I think I got it. Just didn't cut it as deep. Hell, I mean, heck, I don't know. I hope everybody had a happy Easter today and a safe Easter. The only thing about this grinder, the reason why I got this cardboard here, this is a redneck shield. I need to get a piece of plexiglass put there where I can see through it because that diamond wheel show us it little bitty shavings. I'm talking about little bitty shavings, and it gets on my skin and it starts itching me. So that's the reason why I got that there. If folks is wondering, uh,
What's your weekly bath day?
yeah, it's my weekly bath. It's my daily, well, my weekly bath day. So I decided I'd come out and sharpen some blades. And that way, when I take a shower, to get all of them off. Oh, but yeah, but I'm not disputing Yogi's word there. But just to clarify, what he said, where did Yogi live?
They're in Arizona.
Oh, now Arizona snake, such it's so dry there, they might not know how to swim. But Arkansas snake can swim like a fish. If you ever watch one on top of that water, they swim exactly the way they crawl on the ground. They're just like they're crawling on that ground. Them jokers can glide across there. And I tell you something else they could do. They could go underwater. A water snake, it could be coming up on you if you do much fishing on the rivers and lakes and stuff. They full of water snakes, which they're not poisonous. I don't guess. I don't think they are. Now water moccasin is, but a water snake, they'll be coming right towards you. I don't like snakes. I mean, snakes is good for the ecosystem.
Cause
Oh,
I, cause I
another
was,
big word,
cause I
ecosystem.
was talking about floating on the river, and I'm scared because of snakes.
Uh, but about the only snake, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not just a regular snake killer, but I work in the woods, and if I see a rattlesnake, or if it's out there on property, I see a rattlesnake or water moccasin, or more likely I ain't gonna see a water moccasin. Well, there's a pond, couple ponds, but anyway, a rattlesnake, I'm gonna kill it because I got a little fun here. If it's a king snake, I will not kill a king snake. But what people don't know, a lot of people don't know about king snakes is they kill other snakes. They kill rats. They kill uh, a lot of things. They're actually a good snake. If it is a such thing as a good snake, they are a good snake. They will kill a rattlesnake twice and three times the size of what they are. That rattlesnake can bite that king snake and it does not hurt it. But that king snake get a hold of the rattlesnake, he's gonna be dinner. So I don't kill them. We call them king snakes here. Different states, different places probably call them something else. But yeah, we I don't hardly mess with a chicken snake
Put you on.
unless it's up on. I lived in a house where I had some what they call chimney swifts, birds, and come in one day and a snake was on top of upside the rafters up there under the porch. done crawled up there somehow or another. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Snakes they can climb, and then I did kill it because it was just up over my head, which is not poisonous, but it scared me. And I don't like to get scared like that. It should have never come into my house.
I know anything scared you.
A lot of things scare me.
Scared the frick out of
Yeah.
me.
Yours engaged safety always scares me. But ain't much other stuff that scares me. Anyway,
Just put them down. I don't want them.
we ain't been doing lives out there on the property because our signal ain't been good enough. And I haven't been working. Okay, I haven't been working but a day, some days, some weeks, 3 days at work. And where we've been, I ain't got no signal there. What are you doing?
Get down.
What are you doing up there? Huh? You can't see what? You on top of, oh boy, he can see now.
He's tall as you.
Yeah. But anyway,
Different world up here.
it is. Ooh, the air's thinner up here too. Hey, hey. But anyway, yeah, I really like this wheel I got on here. It does a good job. These blades cut really good. I don't have a tooth setter yet, but so far.
Hey, Judge. Happy Easter. Hope you had a good
Look at 'em.
Easter. What? Uh-huh.
Anyway, guess I'll get back to sharpening this blade. Yeah,
I don't know.
I got new
You're gonna
blades I hadn't
fall.
even used since I got this. So
You're gonna fall.
these blades cut about as good. Well, I think they cut better than moving. But it's just my opinion.
We had a good Easter. We finished the rafters on one side, and we still got 5 more on the other side to do.
Ain't it six?
You told me 5.
5?
You told me 5.
Might be 5. But then
Oh,
I'm
there's
gonna put
rain.
bracing. Yep. I'm gonna put bracing under it, and then with my rafter go like this, I'm gonna put 2x6s, drop down and put 2x6s for braces, and then we're gonna have like a open ceiling, in our house.
Woo! It's getting hard.
We ain't gonna be open ceiling, but I am gonna put 1 inch on the 2x6s so I can insulate it. But then it's just gonna be our ceiling's gonna be pitched. But I'm gonna run braces across there just for looks and to brace the rafters up, the walls, and then I can like hang my lights on them beams. So I got a lot still left to do to the roof, but it won't be long. I'll be putting 1 inch lumber on top of it. I'm gonna do that before I put my sheet metal on it. But I might have to put that on there and get some really thick plastic or felt or something and put on there until I get the money to buy the sheet metal. But and that'll keep it dry.
Uh-huh. Oh, that was a quick summer rain, wasn't it?
Well, that was a quick rain, wasn't it? You gonna get out there and do the rain dance? Go do the rain dance.
Oh, boy, I got no shoes on. Hey there, Gaddaff. Judge said, "Sweet, be living in it by fall."
I hope so. I'm gonna get I'm gonna do the walls and board and batten on the outside. Uh, you know, I like the looks of board and batten, and I got plenty of boards and can make plenty of batten. So it's not nothing free because I have to, I haul the logs to my place and I'm having to cut them up. But it ain't costing me nothing out of my pocket right now. Yeah. And on my roof, I'm gonna put 1 inch lumber.
What up, this guy?
And I'm gonna do the whole solid roof in 1 inch lumber. Not just gonna put strips to put my what.
Done the wrong feet.
I'm gonna do the whole solid roof in 1 inch lumber, and then for like I said, I'll probably put some kind of heavy plastic or felt on it or something that they won't leak. And then when I get the money to put my sheet metal, I'm gonna put sheet metal. But the whole roof's gonna be in 1 inch lumber.
Judge said, "I've been really busy since my retirement. Busy, busy, busy."
Yeah,
This guy said, "Hope all's well."
it is. How you doing, this guy? I like 5 more rafters to have my roof done. But then, like I said, I gotta go back. I'm gonna brace it up. Uh,
You gotta do the rain. You gotta do the rain dance.
I'm not gonna buy hurricane ties. I'm gonna do my own hurricane ties, the redneck hurricane ties, which will be just as good, just like my floor dressers. That's
I don't
what I'm gonna
know.
do. And but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go back and put some blocks in between my 2x4s on my walls. I'm not through with my walls yet either. I'm still gonna brace them up some more. I'm gonna put blocks in between them. You don't have to, but I like doing it that way. I've raised up people that was building houses, done it like that back then. You can call them fire blocks or whatever you want to call them, but it keeps the 2x4s from spreading. Uh, and if they decide they want to try to warp, they
This
keep.
guy said collar ties.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I call them rednecks, redneck ties. But uh, I done my 2x6s on 24-inch center. I started to do it on 12-inch center, but
You mean 16?
I mean 16-inch center. But I just didn't see no need in it. Not was using true 2x6s, uh, so I done it on every 24 inches. Uh, a lot of people,
What
oh, I've
gauge?
done it on 16. Well, uh,
He said plenty good.
if I was building houses out of lumber, I'd buy some loads. I'd probably done it every 16 inches. Trust me. But yeah, and it won't be long. I'll be putting a roof on it.
Judge, oh,
Go ahead.
Judge said my house is concrete. I lost a wood house in a tornado 15 years ago, so I went concrete with this one.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Judge, it was some tornadoes hit Arkansas a few weeks ago. That L4, it didn't make no difference what it was built on. It it was concrete slabs, concrete buildings. It took it. It destroyed all of it. Nothing but the concrete slab on the ground. That's it. That was it. Uh, just to let people know, just because you think you build a house on a concrete slab, don't mean it's going to withstand a tornado because it's not going to do.
He didn't say it was on a slab. He said it's
No, I know,
concrete. Oh,
I know, but I've had a lot of comments. I wouldn't build one on the blocks because if a tornado comes, well, here in Arkansas, as bad as it is, Texas. Matter of fact, we've had more tornado warnings this year in Arkansas than Texas had, and they tornado alley. Uh, and we're under tornado watch right now. Uh, the whole state is. So both have some bad. I hope we don't have no bad weather. That tornado the other day just hit right down the road. We've had two to come over our house. What, 3 weeks?
yeah.
In 3 weeks time, we had two tornadoes that touched down. That came. The last one came. I mean, directly over our house. It just didn't touch down on our house. But back over yonder, about a half a mile, it tore down timber. God was with us. So,
Judge said this one has been hit once, and the only damage was a window and some roofing.
yeah.
This guy said I hand out gum so people got something to bump their gums on.
What are you doing? Uh, but if I was going to build,
Hey there, Fred.
if I was going to build on a concrete slab, I would put me an inside storm shelter made out of concrete inside my house.
Hey there, Alexander.
Because just of the fact I'm getting old and I can't move as fast as I used to, and if it's in your house, then you can go into the house. It could be a
Gage.
gun room too.
Fred said
Gun
hello.
safe.
Fred said hello. Say hello, Fred. He's crazy. I know, Alexander. We haven't been going live very much. Our service isn't really good at the house,
Out there at the property.
at the property. Gage, this guy said hi.
He's in one new mood.
This guy said
Just like his mama.
you may need to make a darn cellar.
That's this guy. I actually know people that put a storm shelter in their house, but you went
What the? Oh, that's that car.
you went through a floor in your floor to go down into it.
Is it not like that?
Concrete, sort of like this one is.
We're good, Alexander. How you been? We've been busy building on the house. Steven, he's on the phone.
Oh.
Steven has been, work's been slow and he's been sick. We're actually I scheduled it the other day. We're going back for another endoscopy and banding the 28th of April. So next Monday,
What
um,
is wrong with
we're
you?
gonna go for another scope
No, this
because
is no good.
it'll be it's supposed to be this upcoming Monday, but they didn't have any, and he only does it on Monday, so it'll be 9 weeks out since our last one.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to go back to the heart doctor too. Ain't
Yeah, well, it's a follow up. It's a follow up with the heart clinic. You know these specialty doctors just go every like 6 months, but the last time we went, they did a scan on his carotid artery because that was blocked, and I think they did a heart scan. And they're supposed to do the carotid artery once a year, and I don't know if the heart scan's supposed to be every 6 months or how often that one's supposed to
And
be.
what I'm not looking forward to, which Angelica said they're not going to do it this time, is they said they're going to have to go up through
Colonoscopy.
my back door with the with that scope. I'm not looking forward to that when they have to do that. I'm not looking because I'm old school and when it comes to my rear end, anybody messing with my rear end is not it's not cool with me.
Oh man, I bet Alexander.
What?
He said him and his wife both switched jobs. It takes a lot of reorganizing and fitting into job and kid schedules. This guy said I can do that for half price.
Yeah. Have y'all ever seen
Do you
that
take
scope?
insurance, this guy?
That scope that they put down your throat is actually big. They gave me what they called the Michael Jackson drug this last time. I was talking to the doctor and they put it in my IV and I don't remember nothing else. I was out like I was out. I didn't know I was in the world.
This
I
guy,
could have died and wouldn't have knew
this guy said just bought new gloves. LOL.
it.
It's not cash only.
Yeah, cash on, yeah, in case your patient dies. What? I'm gonna go.
Alexander said I know some folks that would do it for free.
Yeah. My look at that crap he gets. Gage. Angelica, quit letting him do that. I don't even know what that is.
Go. That oil and water.
It might be
Go.
flesh eating. I might be a zombie
Go.
after a while. But anyway,
Do you want a smoking?
I ain't smoked no cigarette. Still ain't smoking. Still vaping. Got
Go.
all my energy back, but not like I was. Seemed like this time I didn't get it back as good as I did the time before.
Go.
I'm gonna tell you, when I go out there, I was putting rafters up by myself the other day, and them 2x6s, they get pretty heavy by yourself.
Can you get the phone or get him, please? Go. About to get this thing.
Well, you should have knew as soon as we went live, he was gonna do that. Hey, yep, I put it right there.
I don't know if I can hear that.
We got earpiece, Mike. I don't know why you didn't get it out. Don't you got your phone that you can look at the
Yeah, he's just
comment?
watching it.
He ain't watching nothing. Come and get it. He ain't watching nothing. But yeah. In case y'all wondering, I wasn't gonna work play sharpening anyway. I just got tired of sitting in the house this evening. So I decided to come out here. And I think I got 3 new ones left and one sharper one. I just put one on today. I was out there today cutting raptors and some 1-inch lumber and stuff like that. I cut a few raptors and I finished that one side out after I cut them. I still got cut.
We actually recorded a video, at least of the finishing the first half of the rafters, but not the second half. Alexander said, "I know we old school guys are. If someone gets your rear end, we kick back like a horse would.
Yeah,
I wish you all stay happy forever."
yeah, that's we
You just don't sit like that.
probably won't now. Yeah, I don't look forward to that, but I know they eventually got to do it.
And that's the plan.
Yeah, so
That's been the plan. But
yeah, I don't care nothing about getting this that other one done. Ain't scope done either. They probably going to tie some blood veins off while they're in there. Some more blood veins that could possibly bust. But I'm going to try to catch you this time before they bust and bleed half to
This guy
death.
said, "Okay, I'm getting put away. Glad to catch you with your
Okay.
people. Take care."
Yeah. Hey, we'll see you later, this guy. Appreciate you coming here viewing. You be good. Hey, has it got warm up there yet? Before you leave, this guy, I'm not rubbing it in, but been running the air conditioner in our bedroom for the last 2 or 3 nights. That's how cold it is in Arkansas. Ain't that terrible? It's so cold. So cold I had to run my air conditioner. But anyway, along with that heat we get, we also get tornadoes.
He said today's been the warmest. LO 56.
56. My Lord, that's
How
pretty.
cold it gets at night.
Yeah. But y'all don't have tornadoes there either. We have tornadoes here for a few months every year
Get that.
for, what, 3 months probably? Because the weather's changing. It changes so drastically from, heck, like this morning it wasn't as cool, but that morning before this, I think it was what, 40 degrees or something? Got up to 80.
He said, no, our people. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we don't get tornadoes. All our people.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, you gotta keep that one. I thought you said you had. Don't you got apartment or cabin? You got to
He's
keep
got
it.
an apartment.
Yeah, you got to keep that open in case I had to. Gosh, dog it, come up there to Michigan.
Alexander said, my father died because he refused to get checked. Years later, when he finally did, it was too late. It is uncomfortable, but please get doctor checkup right away.
Yeah, it hurts your throat too. They send that big old deal down there. They put a thing in your mouth to hold your mouth open, uh, and then they send that big thing in there, and then it's got a camera in it.
This guy said, yeah, lots of room here.
Yeah, it's white boy. I'm telling you, no, God, no. I don't care if I'm on YouTube or not. I'm gonna whoop you. YouTube just have to deal with it.
He's tired. He hasn't been out.
Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna get to work tomorrow or not yet. I got one day the week. I got 3 days last week and one day the week before that. Well, I'm just tearing it up on the money, and really can't sell no lumber right now. I mean, people's building stuff, but they just ain't building. They ain't building that much, and lumber's fairly cheap right now. You know, so uh, anyway, that's the way it is. That's what's been going on here. It is, and had one of the worst floodings that we've ever had here.
Do not.
What, last week?
Yeah, it was like
We had one way to get, this is main highways here, and we had one way that we could get out. If you went to Arkadelphia for a couple of days, you had to go about 40 miles around, and ain't but 5 miles down that road to Arkadelphia, but it was about 40 miles around because that road was totally shut down. This road was shut down, and this was the only road that was open. And I'm sure that night it was shut down for a little while.
this guy said, yeah, I'm getting down there fun. I got to order a fence panel to go through. I
Okay.
think I'm gonna make some different style fence and try selling them.
Yeah, I can catch her live. Was it last night?
Yeah,
Yesterday?
last night.
And just because he's on the sawmill cutting, and I put it on the TV, was going to watch it, and he was getting off live. So yeah, you're getting in your truck and leaving, going back to the house. So uh, if you take, he'll probably fetch it like Henry. Go fetch it, son.
He used to get all up in here in his area, but he don't even want to go over there now.
Well, but
Yeah, it was a short day.
yeah, Well, today. I cut with it six,
Tomorrow I'll be on cutting.
6 or 7 2x6s.
Yeah, we got a video of that too. This week.
Yeah, and I cut was it 6 or 7,
Seven.
7 1-inch boards. I just was cutting enough to do my rafters. But I need all the 1-inch lumber I can get too. And after I cut my rafters, like I said, on my rafters, I'm gonna come down, drop down so far. So we're gonna have the open concept in the house. Now I am gonna put, like a ceiling on the rafters itself because you got to have insulation in it and it's something to hold it. But then it's all gonna be open. But I'm gonna come down so far on my rafters. I'm gonna come across with 2x6s, from one rafter to that next. Oh, I want and that way it'd be pretty top. You want to hang a ceiling fan. I'm gonna do each one of them. You can put your lights on it, hang the ceiling fans, but and it'll brace it up pretty good. The rafters itself. So yeah. So you put 2x6 brace across there, holding them rafters together, plus what is on the walls holding it together. I'm putting 6-inch, 14, 6-inch, 14, what is it? Screws, wood screws, 6 inches long, but size 14, the big ones.
This guy said I did my roof with spacing and felt and metal saved on one by.
Yeah. Well, I got a lot of 1x. And what I might have to do now, because I ain't got the money to buy the 10 for it at the moment. And it ain't going to be long. I need to get it dry. So when I get my rafters put up, I'm going to do the whole roof with 1 inch. And then I'm going to go get some thick plastic from like Lowe's. Or so. I got some 6 or 8 gauge in my truck I could use put on up there. Just to keep the moist water from coming in. And until I get the money, the funds to get the 10. So and it'll waterproof it. Quit. And my roof will be pretty built pretty well. Put that on there and then put my 10 on.
So I think you're doing great. Put purlins and do wood 1x like shapes.
Yeah, that'd be I'm doing board and batten. I'm doing that backfire. I'm doing board and batten on my outside.
Full board. It's a full board.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea too.
Yes, board and batten the roof.
Huh?
It's board and batten the roof.
Who, me?
That's what this guy said.
Oh, I guess that would be a good. I didn't think about that. You talking about inside the house, up there on the rafter? Is that what he's talking about?
Just ring exactly what he said.
Yeah. But anyway,
you run a bead of chalk and it would work outside.
Really? You talking about on the roof?
Outside on the roof.
Really?
How's that?
You're talking about like put plastic under that on the rafters before you do that, or felt or whatever.
He said be same as shakes.
Yeah.
Alexander said it would work. He said yeah.
Really? Well, hell, I could do that, and I'd be out of.
Who has wood roofs?
Well, that's why still, you get over in England and France and all that, some shingles they got on their house is wood shingles, and they stay on there for years. Some of them so old they have moss growing on it. I'm talking about right now to this day. They still use wood shingles over there.
You just replace it as needed.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. You know what? This guy's a smart man. He needs to buy about 3 acres down here and come on down here and put him a cabin there for his vacation cabin. Come down and stay, a couple weeks out of the year.
He said we still do that today.
Yeah. I know I watch a lot of old these carpenters. It's like Italy, France, and all that, and they still to this day use wooden shingles. Now I don't know exactly what kind of wood it is.
Alexander said just turn grain so water runs down the grain, not across.
Yeah. Like
This guy said shakes are very sought after and expensive.
Okay. Well, if you think about it, if you went and bought 1 inch lumber at Lowe's, good one,
Don't ew.
good 1 inch lumber. Time you done a whole house roof, that cost you two. Time you bought the, be expensive. I cut a couple boards day before yesterday or Friday. Was it Friday? That a guy stopped by and it was 12 inch, 1x12s. Didn't have a knot. Some of the prettiest boards you ever seen. He stopped by. He said, I do a little messing around with building cabinets and stuff or furniture. He said, that right there is some furniture stock. I said, yeah. I said, that board right there, because it's not called number one at Lowe's or Home Depot. It's in a different spot than the other wood. And that one board's about $60 if you go buy it at Lowe's right now today. I think a 1x8 premium, y'all don't get me wrong, it's what they call premium. It's allowed one knot in it, what they say. Some of my boards ain't got a knot in it. And they are $35, $40 a piece for one. And I have videos to prove that at the prices.
This guy said you can get up there and spray it just like you do in your foundation.
See there? I didn't think about, yeah. And that would be a pretty color, actually, wouldn't it?
Alexander said grandfather's summer kitchen had a roof like that. It stood for 25 years before you replaced it.
Yeah.
Alexander's in
25 years. I mean, you'd be lucky if you got shingles. Thing about it, if it come a hailstorm or whatever, it's not going to affect that. And shingles, you come a hailstorm and it's burnt.
It looks great too.
Yeah, and that treatment I done on that foundation, after all that snow and water and everything, it still looks good. It really treated it pretty good. And I got 55 gallons of that stuff. I bet I didn't use to treat that, probably 7 or 8 gallons to treat that foundation, babe? Maybe. Because I mixed it with diesel. Don't take much. That stuff goes a long ways.
He said, he has as much as you need.
Yeah, I got plenty of. And who was that changed the oil on their vehicle the other day? That is going to give me some more motor oil. Who was that changed? Get who it was. They said I got some they're going to give me. I wished I'd treated my floor, and it ain't too late. I can still treat my floor. The 2-inch stuff, my subfloor. Everybody that's watched me that knows what I'm talking about. I can still treat it too. Be hard to treat the underside, but I can still treat the top side of it right now because it's warm and it ain't raining. Well, every now and then it'll rain here, every few days, about once a week it'll rain a little bit. But I can treat that as long as I got a couple days of drying. Oh, what is it?
In that stuff.
Oh my Lord! Y'all look at that boy. He is nasty. Yeah, this guy. Y'all giving me a bunch of ideas. You gave me good advice from the beginning. I'm gonna tell you what. I hate to say this, but the first 3 Raptors I made on my house, I got to go back on them. Out there where the eave goes, where you put your the outside. I done my angle. I cut my angle degree and pointed the wrong way, but I can correct it because I made my other ones a little bit shorter the right way, so I can go back and do them 3, and it'll all be matched up. But yeah, I got to looking at it. I was like, well, them don't look right, and yeah, I'm sure I'm probably the only one's ever done that. But yeah, I mean, it was cut in the right angle and all that, but I just had it cut where when the Raptors come down, the wood would have been pointed down, instead of parallel.
Turn your hand over. Put your shoe back on. Here.
Yeah. This guy and I've done a video of that, and I'm kind of embarrassed over it now. And maybe some people didn't notice it. But hey, that was the first Raptors I had ever made.
Put it back on.
But they all look good now. And
He's gonna have to go straight to the tub.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna redo them so they be do quit them first three. I'm gonna redo them. So
This guy so I always point out my mishaps,
yeah,
my misses.
yeah. I mean, hey, I ain't afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Uh, Trust me, because I'm wrong a lot. I'm not one of them type that thinks I know everything. I'm wrong a lot of times. So,
13%.
uh, but yeah, I've
Too much
had
content.
a few people on here that's given me some pretty good advice, and this guy is one of them. Which he's a professional uh, at building houses, doing stuff like that. I've seen,
Contractor.
yeah, a contractor. I mean, I've seen him build a lot of stuff since I've been. So, I mean, his advice usually, but he has this guy. That's the thing about what I like about this guy. He has enough common sense that he can tell you other ways instead of having to go pay out your ass for something that you could do and make the same thing just as good or better than what they say you need.
It's a she. I've been wrong at least 3 times today.
Shoot. I was wrong when I woke up this morning and looked at Angelica. She thinks I'm wrong.
I'm just cheap.
Yeah. Well, no. No. I told you this guy, you ain't nothing but a redneck from Michigan. It's not that you're not that you're cheap. You just got
It's got innovation.
yeah, you know, when it comes to a lot of stuff, I know how to do a lot of stuff. You know, cut corners and make it work just good. What they call rig it. I can't say what we actually call it here, but rig something, and it's just as good. But it's not store bought stuff. You ain't got to go to the store and buy everything to build everything. And they want to put it in your mind now. These people want, a lot of contractors, the codes and all that. They put it. They teach these new people, young people, how that you got to have this, got to have that. It ain't gonna work if you don't. That's not true.
This guy said I try to hide my dollars. Exactly right.
Yeah.
I said, Alexander, can you go one day without messing up? And I say, can we start out tomorrow, boss? Today's mess up was already pictured in.
Yeah. Trust me, I make a lot of mistakes, but I will admit when I make a mistake, just like them three raptors.
Close that up.
I don't know how I done that. I really don't know how I done it, but I did. I was just marking, you know. But anyway, it's going to all turn out good. Uh, like I said, I decided to put them on every 24 inches since it's not but a 16-foot span. And one other thing I done, it's too late now because I done got all of them up. I should have went with my ridge board. I should have went was
Get out of
a 2x8
I'm trying to get.
because they say that you need to go with the size bigger ridge board than what your rafters are. I didn't do it, but I'm gonna compensate by doing some bracing to compensate for that because I know I messed up.
This guy said they try to dictate a way that makes them money when dandelions are actually not weeds, they're medicine.
Yeah, well, you know this guy. You know yourself. You've been in it long enough. A lot of these code people that do these codes are in cahoots with these people that make some of these brackets and all that. So they made a code that you got to have this because it's like the government. You know, they all into cahoots with that stuff.
He said, "Give him hell gauge." Alexander said, "We all do make mistakes, and we learn about fixing them. That's how life is."
Yeah, yeah.
7%.
Okay, y'all, we at 7% on the phone, so we finna have to get out of here. And I appreciate everybody for coming in. We hadn't went live, so we wanted to do a short live. Hope we get back to our lives before long.
Salad dose from Mexican her in Oklahoma.
Hey.
Simple Dad said, "What state are you from?"
Arkansas, Southwest Arkansas.
Alexander said, "Dandelions please make good salad."
Yeah, that's right. A lot of people on here probably don't know what I'm talking about a lot of times, but people like Alexander, this guy, they understand the.
Said you sound southern.
Yeah, I am southern. Can't go but one state below us, and that's Louisiana.
This guy said, "Hurry up and wait. I'll be waiting."
Yeah. Well, anyway, we finna get off here. It's starting to rain. Maybe that tornado weather ain't. We under tornado watch, but maybe it ain't. Maybe it'll blow over us.
Gage needs a bath.
Gage needs a bath and a nap. Well, too late for a nap. He needs. Yeah, he's that's dirty. He's been all day.
El Benito said, "Do you like Mexicans?"
Do I like Mexicans? I like everybody. I love Mexican food. I like. I mean, I like Mexicans. I ain't or Spanish or Latinos. You got to say it right nowadays, because you get in trouble if you say it's Latinos. I like them. I ain't got no problem with them. I worked in the logwoods was a bunch of Latinos.
This guy said, "No clouds here." Hey, he said, Gage said, "Bye."
I don't hate nobody. I don't dislike nobody. As long as you treat me with respect and I treat you with respect, I like everybody. I even like people from the north, like Michigan. Nah, yeah, I'm just kidding. This guy, I'm just
He
bullshitting.
said, "Assholes come in all colors."
That they do. Look at me. I'm a white asshole. Well, I'm not white. Well, no, I'm not white. Yeah, I was bleeding like crazy today on that one video.
He said they can be bleached right here.
But yeah, uh, as you can see, I like black people too because my wife uh, is black. Who you waving at?
Switch the camera around.
Oh.
You might not see me.
Oh yeah. So my son's mixed, so I don't have a problem with anybody.
Dakota said, "Very light shade of melanin."
It's just look. As long as you're good people, I don't care where you're from. I had a guy in here wanted me to kick out somebody from. Oh, it was from over there. They was Islamic. They wanted me to kick them out. I said I ain't kicking them out. They ain't done nothing. They ain't said nothing wrong to me. I mean, I don't.
This guy said, "Really? I thought she was Mexican." Hey,
Hey,
Xander said pyramids were most likely built by Mexicans. That's why Europe has no pyramids. We had no Mexicans to build them.
y'all know I'm legally colorblind, right? For 2 years that I was dating Angelica, I did not know she was black. It was a guy. It was a guy said, "Hey, your wife is black." I said, "What? My wife is black?" Well, hell, I'm legally colorblind. I didn't know what color she was. I just love her.
You gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta get him under wraps, and the phone's about to go dead. Yeah, no, and it's just too much with him. But anyway, appreciate everybody for coming here. Everybody, hope you had a happy Easter today, and we'll see everybody later. Bye bye.